We are live from the ASRC on the beautiful campus of West Liberty University. Tonight, the Hilltoppers take on Virginia Union. It's going to be a great one here inside this beautiful ASRC. I am Todd Allum. Joining me, Scott Nolte, for the broadcast. It's going to be a great one tonight. The Toppers came off of dismantling a former Mountain East Conference foe, Shepherd, the last time we were here, 92-72. Overall, the Toppers looked tremendous. Again, it was D'Agostino that has had a tremendous season.
Yeah, we've had multiple guys in double figures so far. This past game, 5 guys in double figures once again. Tonight, an opportunity of 2 unbeaten teams so far. The Panthers come in here at 4-0. West Liberty, obviously, 3-0 following that 20-point victory over Shepherd on Saturday. So a chance to maybe find out a little bit more about each one of these teams. We really don't know a lot about Virginia Union. This is only the second time these 2 programs have ever met, and the first time in 41 years. They haven't played since 1983, and that would have been back at old Bartell Fieldhouse, and that was a Panthers win 72-66. So what do we expect? We really don't know. This is a team that's very athletic. They have 3 guys that are averaging in double figures right now. Taj Harding is their leading scorer. He just went over 1,000 points in his career during these past couple of games. He averages just over 17 points a game, so he'll be a guy to keep your eye on in the lineup tonight. He wears number 24 for the Panthers.
It's going to be a fun one tonight inside the ASRC. As Scott said, both teams undefeated so far. The 8th season for head coach Jay Butler at Virginia Union. The season ended in the second round of the CIAA tournament last year, but they've got some big wins so far this season over Pitt Johnstown, 79-58. Slippery Rock was a close one in overtime, 73-70. Beat Concord 80-81 earlier, and then University of District of Columbia 66-52. Scott, we were talking earlier before the game, averaging 76 points per game to the Toppers, averaging 106.
Yeah, so you got a difference there, obviously, of 30 points. So when you look at that, you're looking at a situation where Virginia Union probably wants to come down, play a half-court game, try to work the ball around, use a lot of the shot clock, and get the best opportunity, whereas obviously West Liberty wants to play up and down all night long, pressure the basketball, try to turn them over as much as possible. Right now, their turnover ratio is only 0.8 for the Panthers, so they only average a little under 4.8 turnovers per game. So that's something that, for them, you know, facing this pressure, we're going to see what happens tonight and how can they handle the pressure of West Liberty. Are the Hilltoppers able to turn them over and then turn those into points? They did turn over Shepherd on Saturday, but really were not able to turn those into scoring opportunities. Those were pretty even. I think it was 17 turnovers and 17 points. So normally West Liberty, when they get those turnovers, they're able to turn that into almost a double figure. You're looking maybe more like at 30, 34 points coming off of that amount of turnovers. But we'll see how the Hilltoppers are able to attack this Panthers team tonight.
It's going to be tremendous to watch. I am very interested to see, again, the new faces for West Liberty, a lot on this roster this season, but a lot of them are also coming true to form to the West Liberty style of basketball pretty quickly. In my mind, J.J. Harper, the big one for the Toppers. But again, you see guys like Cameron Tinsley not wasting any time. Same with D.A. Daniel Autry, wasting no time getting used to this Topper style.
Yeah, you know, the Hilltoppers obviously want to shoot it a little bit better tonight from 3 than they did on Saturday. They really struggled in that opening half. That's going to happen from game to game, not really something that you can plan on or not plan on, whether you're making shots from three-point land or not. And you mentioned Tinsley. He was in double figures the last game, had 11 points in the contest, and so far he's playing extremely well for this team, averaging almost 11 points per game. And when you look at it right now, the Hilltoppers have a number of players, I believe 6 players who right now are averaging in double figures. So just what you would expect from a West Liberty team. They're able to spread it across the board. And the fact of the matter is, we're only 3 games into this season. This is a relatively young team. This is a team that only returned 1 starter from a year ago, and Connor D'Agostino. He's leading the way, as you would expect, at just over 22 points per game. And then guys like Finley Woodward, Lance Schuler, Dante Spatafor, these are guys who played extended minutes a year ago, but now they're starters, and they've picked right up like you would want to see them pick up. And then those other guys have really started to find their roles. And I think, as you mentioned it, J.J. Harper, probably the most notable so far. He just seems like he fits perfectly with the way West Liberty wants to play. He's averaging nearly 18 points per game, over 5 rebounds a contest right now. And he's shown us the ability to also block shots, pick up steals, and just kind of play that tough, gritty type of basketball that you like to see. Gets to the floor a lot, works hard on the defensive and offensive end. So he's been a guy that we have really enjoyed watching so far, but I think you're going to continue to see strong performances, like you said, out of Cameron Tinsley. Buddy Plinnett, we got to see a little more time this past Saturday. And then Dragas, too, a guy that they're going to need Dragas to be able to control the basketball, distribute the basketball, and so he's a guy that's going to be very important to this team throughout the entire season also.
And we told you earlier about the head coach, Virginia Union, Jay Butler, in his 8th season. It's also the 8th season for head coach Ben Howlett of West Liberty. And, folks, he is closing in very quickly to 200 career wins. He's at number 190 as of now. We were trying to look into the future to see when that might happen. Hopefully, we've got our fingers crossed it's home so Scott and I can have the broadcast, and the folks in Topper Nation can thoroughly enjoy his 200th career win as well. We know it's coming at some point with the way that he's been doing his first 7 seasons.
Absolutely, and probably going to happen if it continue to roll on the way they're rolling right now, sometime in early January, probably sometime after the Christmas break, probably when they return from Las Vegas. They have, of course, that tournament they'll be heading out to just before Christmas time in Las Vegas, playing a couple of games out there against Colorado Mines. Is one of those teams out there, and I think also S&T is another school that they'll be playing in that tournament as well. So, looking forward to that. That's Missouri S&T that they'll be taking on out there. So that's something for this team to look forward to. But right now, still some business to take care of before we get to that point. A Virginia Union game tonight, and then we actually get a chance to play a few Mountain East Conference games beginning this Saturday when we'll welcome Point Park here to the ASRC.
Oh, the clock is almost dwindling down. It's about 25 seconds until we hit 0. When it does, we will stand for the national anthem. And we will get this party started. It'll be starters after that and then tip-off, and we'll be ready to go in this little crossover matchup between the MEC and the CIAA.
Yeah, a lot of talented teams come out of the CIAA.
Yes.
We've seen that over the years, obviously, in the Atlantic Regional. So we expect to see a strong performance from this Virginia Union Panthers team tonight.
Yeah, this is one of those teams that I wonder when Coach Howlett saw this on the schedule after we played Bluefield States, knowing, hey, you're going to have a tough foe in the team that was selected last in your preseason poll. Now it is time for the Star Spangled Banner. The crowd here at the ASRC ready to go. As we get things started, the PA will start announcing the starters for both of these teams. And we will begin with the Virginia Union Panthers. And we start with number 1, Michael Harrell, a 6'2" guard junior out of Laurel, Maryland. And the 5'9" freshman guard, number 3, Omandre Harris from Lynchburg, Virginia. A 6'6" guard forward combo junior from Baltimore, Maryland, Shea Evans. A 6'7", 200-pound senior forward from Akron, Ohio, Jonathan King, number 15. And last but not least, the leading scorer of this team, number 24, a 6'5" senior from Newport, Kentucky, a guard, Taj Harding.
Yeah, you look at this roster once again, and a little similar to what we saw out of Shepherd, but some pretty good size on this roster once again. You're talking about 6'9", 6'8", 6'7". Harding, as you mentioned, their leading scorer, he stands at 6'5". So this is a team that's got some height. And West Liberty was able to kind of take care of that and kind of use it against Shepherd, if you will, on Saturday in that victory over the Rams. And we'll see how the Panthers are able to adjust to West Liberty's frantic style and whether or not that height plays a factor into this game or not.
And we always, for years, the way West Liberty plays, we think when there's height, can they run and stay with the Toppers for a full 40 minutes? And that's always the wonder. The Toppers getting ready as you see them sitting on the bench. A little hype video getting played right now inside the ASRC. Again, head coach of Virginia Union after the starters. In his 8th season, Jay Butler.
Yeah, he's coached for more than 8 years, just 8 seasons now at Virginia Union. He's got more than 300 career wins, so he's won a lot of basketball games. We talk about the success that Ben's had, but he's won 331 games in his career so far, so he knows how to win basketball games, and we expect to see a strong performance from his team today. I had an opportunity earlier to be in the gym when his team was going through their shoot-around, and impressive to watch him run his team and watch him run through the drills today.
Now it is time for the Toppers starters. Number 2, a 6'1" senior from Charleston, South Carolina, Lance Schuler. A 6'7" junior from Bristol, England, by way of the Spire Academy at forward. Number 3, Finn Woodward. A 6-foot junior from Pittsburgh, PA, guard. Number 10, Dante Spatafora. A 6'1" sophomore from Albany, Ohio, at guard. Number 12, Kyler D'Agostino. And number 13 at forward, 6'5" graduate, J.J. Harper. Head coach Ben Howlett in his 8th season, getting his Toppers ready to go.
Yeah, that starting lineup has produced pretty good things so far for the Sill Toppers. And, of course, as you know, if you're a regular to West Liberty basketball, you'll see 10 different guys play tonight and mix and match at certain times. But a lot of times in a couple of sets of 5, almost like line changes in hockey. So
yes,
that's the thing, too, I think that Ben's trying to do with these non-conference games and early on in the season, too, is find out what combinations work best. Because you're still learning about this basketball team right now.
And the tip-off will be Keyshawn Faulkner-Smith, winning that for the Panthers. From the elbow, no good on the jumper, rebounded by Spatafora.
Not even 10 seconds before the jacket came off tonight, by the way.
We're going to try to see what the total is by the end of the season, how long it takes. Spatafora's 3 off the side of the rim. Lance Schuler, the offensive board. Foul going to be called on the hand check. Jonathan King picks up his first, team first.
Hey, you saw Spatafora shoot that 3. He's coming in tonight with 199 threes so far in his West Liberty career, so the next one will give him 200 for his career. That's a nice number to reach.
A huge milestone for him. It's kind of the staple of West Liberty basketball, that three-point shot, so the more we can get, the better. Harper, great reverse layup.
And a great pass again by Finn Woodward. You know, he gets down to that low block, and I don't think teams that don't see West Liberty regularly enough or maybe haven't watched enough film realize what a great passer he truly is.
This will be Omandre Harris settling things down, setting up in the half court. King trying to drive on Harper, loses it. D'Agostino comes up with it. Harper head up, finds Schuler. Harper straight away. Off the front of the rim, skying for the rebound with Schuler, but the Panthers come up with it.
You see the Hilltoppers looking to trap in the backcourt, but the Panthers able to break it pretty easily.
King strong to the hole, but J.J. Harper right there.
Great defensive effort by Harper again, goes up and blocks the basketball.
In and out for Spatafora. Harding driving with the right hand and lays it in.
Again, Harding's the guy that gets them going. Just went over 1,000 points in his career recently and averages just over 17 points a contest through the first 4 games of the year.
Cross court to Schuler. Inside to Woodward. Look at the ball movement here for West Liberty. Baseline floats. Good for D'Agostino.
Great baseline move there by D'Agostino, and a great look by Harper to drive the basketball and then give it off.
Toppers force a turnover and get possession back.
Well, already we've seen that backcourt pressure is something that Virginia Union's trying to get used to. And if you don't play against this, and I know we talk about this all the time, when it's not something that you see on a regular basis, it can be very frustrating. Most teams, as you know, don't play this type of basketball.
Substitution for the Panthers. It is number 5, DJ Mitchell, in for number 15, Jonathan King. Ball stolen here by Harris. Harding quickly up the floor. Ball is lost. Out of bounds, possession back to the Toppers.
We have 4 in, 4 out for West Liberty here.
And Woodward will stay on the floor. Vadim Clinette, Daniel Autry, Cameron Tinsley, and John Dragus into the game for the Toppers. DA's 3 somehow doesn't fall, but offensive board.
If you're West Liberty, you want to see one of those go down soon because you just feel good about it once it goes in the bucket.
Woodward, another pass under the bucket. The shot gets blocked.
Yeah, some pretty good size in there, as we mentioned. Faulkner Smith, he's 6'9". He'll block some shots. Number 0 for him.
Harris no good on the 3. Last touched, I believe, by Faulkner Smith, and the Toppers will get possession.
Yeah, Faulkner Smith's a guy who played at the University of Fort Lauderdale, comes from Staten Island, New York. 6'9", 215 pounds. He's a senior, so he's played a lot of college basketball already.
Tinsley crosses half court. Foul going to be called. Second team foul on the Panthers. They give it to Shea Evans.
Evans, another guy that does a lot for him. He averages just over 11 points per game, and there's that inbound. Once again, I think they're 3 for 3 on that.
I believe
at least
so.
In the last 2 games they are.
Woodward just the fingertips, maybe some fingernails to get that one to fall in. Off the glass, no good for Harris. Toppers running. Glance pass tipped. Harris once again flying up the floor. And as you said in the open, they'd like to take maybe not the entire shot clock, but close to it. Harding, good.
Yeah, they're going to want to work a lot of offense for him, try to get him coming off some screens, getting some open looks, and an opportunity to drive it into the lane to get those short jump shots.
Woodward finds Clinette. He's double teamed, going to be fouled.
I think he stepped out of bounds.
No, he stepped
on the sideline, and that's one thing that the Panthers have done now these last few possessions. They're trying to double at midcourt, and they're also doubling on the sideline. So West Liberty's got to be attentive at that and try to get the ball away from those areas before that double team comes.
J.J. Harper re-enters, taking the spot of Finn Woodward. Harris throws this in for Harding. I like to see the matchups here, see if anybody tries to get a switch. They got a mismatch right now with Harding on Dragus, but step back jumper, no good. Toppers run again. Dragus is 3. Good.
That was a deep triple that time. That was NBA range for Dragus. And again, good to see the Hilltoppers have one go through the net.
The crowd, the bench, everyone here at the ASRC loved that one. Dragus almost gets the steal, quickly up. Spinning back around. Harding, straightaway 3. No good, rebounded by Autry. Clinette puts up a quick 3 in transition. Good! That was pretty.
That's Hilltopper basketball that we know. Back-to-back 3s in transition. And Virginia Union's going to take a timeout.
And with that stoppage, it will be stretched into a media. We'll take the break and be right back on Topper Station.
If you're looking for off-campus housing, then Hilltop Acres is where you need to be. Just minutes from campus, Hilltop Acres offers modern amenities like high-speed internet, large flat-screen smart TVs, and in-unit laundry, as well as complete kitchens with dishwasher. You'll love the vibrant community vibe and friendly neighbors. Enjoy a balanced student life with everything you need right at your doorstep. So why wait? Make Hilltop Acres your home away from home today.
Welcome back to the ASRC. The Toppers up 12-4 early on in this ball game. Just 5 minutes have been played. But West Liberty basketball is what's happening right now, in Virginia Union trying to figure it out early before it gets too bad.
And I think a smart timeout there by Coach Butler. He saw back-to-back threes go down, and that one was in transition. I think he's got to make his guys realize, hey, even though he's probably talked about it in the game plan leading up to this and shoot around today, you got to defend the three-point shot. You got to get out on these guys. You can't give them looks, and in transition, you got to be able to find your guy and make sure you're getting a hand in his face, because when that ball's loose and people are just running free in transition basketball, sometimes it can be difficult to find your guy.
And I hope everyone caught that on camera.
Yeah. I was the guy there. I should have put the shot up.
Showing off the athletic ability.
Yeah, there's not much left.
We got it on the side. The hands are the last thing to go, though. The hands are still there.
That's about it. That's about all the athletic ability I still have in this body. So at least I didn't drop it.
I probably would have. I'm glad it wasn't me. Harris trying to get things going. Corner three. No good. Long rebound for Harper.
That's the thing. The Hilltoppers really are doing a great job on the defensive end, too, rebounding the basketball. Pretty much one shot and done right now for Virginia Union.
Spatafora kicks it back out. Straightaway three for Harris again. No good on this one. And it is the Panthers with the rebound. Harding dishes it off. And good with the left for Shea Evans.
Smart play there by Harding. He made Harper make a choice. And then he gave the basketball up on a good pass.
Schuler into the paint, back out for Spatafora. Long three, no good. Schuler, the offensive board, finds Spatafora again. D'Agostino and the Toppers trying to beat this zone defense. Baseline drive. Harper kicks it back out. D'Agostino for three.
Harper's down, two in the lane. Let's hope he's all right. It's the second straight game we've had somebody take a real tough fall. He looks to be okay, though. Jason Coleman comes to midcourt here, the West Liberty athletic trainer, but Harper's up. Takes kind of a look to the sky there. I think he's going to come to the bench. Let Jason look at him and just get a little bit of a rest.
Tinsley and Woodward come back into the game. Harper will catch a breather, and well-deserved. I mean, his motor seems to never stop in the games that we've called so far for the Toppers.
He's at 100 from the time he gets up off the bench.
Yeah.
Takes him no time to get from 0 to 100. By the time he gets to the scorer's table, he's ready to go.
They called a foul on Tinsley, his first, team first. Harding back into the game for the Panthers. They're trying to, at least. They'll allow it.
They're going to have somebody leave the floor. Okay.
There we go. Shea Evans will come out. Kennard Weish, number 4, into the game on the sideline, throwing this one in. Finds Harris. Weish will work against Schuler here. Gets past. Right side three, no good. Spatafora the board.
Another great rebound by the Hilltoppers there.
Schuler will try to drive. Almost gets it stripped away. Spatafora back to D'Agostino. Straightaway three. Good.
The threes are going down tonight for sure. They're now 4 of 10. So hitting 40% early on. Remember, Saturday they were 1 of 15, I believe, in that opening half. That was the reason that game stayed a little closer than it really was.
This one off the mark, but Harding the offensive board and put back.
Yeah, good job by Harding. He was right there, a great position. Oh, and a turnover here by the Hilltoppers.
Harris, the steal and the bucket.
I saw Ben kind of wince there. That's not something that makes him happy to see those turnovers.
Into the corner, Tinsley with a hand in his face. Drops it anyway.
That's a fifth three of the half. Fifth three in about 7.5 minutes.
And what we've seen from the Toppers so far this year, struggling from behind the arc compared to past years, if they get that going, this is going to be a very scary team for everyone.
Yeah, that's maybe been the one thing that's kind of been missing so far. And I think, again, that's just shooting. I think that shooter's just feeling comfortable, getting good open looks, and maybe not trying to force shots at certain times. But, you know, they say shooters got to shoot, right?
Yep.
And that was one thing West Liberty didn't stop on Saturday. They struggled in that opening half, but then came back, were much better in the second half, made 6 threes in that second half. And so we've seen that part carry over into tonight. And, boy, that was you could just see that coming, couldn't you?
Yep.
Harding kept taking those hard dribbles into D'Agostino's chest. And the referee kind of let him have a couple of them, and then on that third or fourth one, I think that was just too many.
It's the first personal for Harding, third team foul. Schuler finds Spatafora, can miss. One go, no. Woodward, the offensive board. Kyler can't get this one to fall either. Here come the Panthers. Harris flying up the floor. Weiss will slow things down. Daniel Autry to the table for the Toppers, set to come in here. Harding against Woodward, top of the key. Puts up the deep three with the hand in his face, off the front of the rim, no good. Spatafora skies for the rebound, a foul on the floor though. They call this, I believe, on Jonathan Salazar. It'll be, oh no. I thought they said 23, but there's no 23 for West Liberty.
Yeah, the only 23 on the floor right now is for Virginia Union, and that's Jonathan Salazar. And apparently the foul was on Virginia Union. So that was the correct number.
Who was that on?
23, Salazar with the foul, so it was on him.
So it'll be his first, team fourth. Toppers will take over. Clinette double team, trying to get across the half-court line. Cannot do it, turnover, and the Panthers take over.
That's bothered West Liberty a little bit here so far, that sideline double, and we saw it once with Clinette where he stepped out of bounds and right there unable to make that extra pass to get it over half court.
Autry kicks this one out of bounds. Possession stays with the Panthers. Michael Harrell into the game for Virginia Union, number 1. Harding against D'Agostino again, tries to go baseline. High off the glass, no good. Schuler battling for that rebound. Clinette. Back to Schuler, now it's Woodward. Nice little touch pass. Can't get this one to fall, and Panthers will take over.
Yeah, shot didn't go down, but yet another great pass from Finn Woodward right there. Just like you said, touch pass. The ball wasn't even in his hands. And he just touched it right back out to Clinette, who had a great look at it. Just left it a little short and off the side of the rim.
Harper and Dragus back into the game. For Virginia Union, Travis Vaughn, number 2, makes his first appearance. Quickly up, and it's Vaughn with it. Weiss will again settle things down here. Almost midway through this opening half. Presented by the Highlands Chick-fil-A. Harper tips this one out of bounds. Good defense.
Yeah, Harper right with his man the entire time. Makes it difficult to get around. Obviously his length too is very advantageous to him on defense. Able to get right up on you and guard you and then use those long arms to defend the basketball.
Vaughn right in front of the Topper bench. Almost had his foot on that line.
late in the shot clock here.
Airballed this one, tipped around. Shot clock goes off. Toppers take back possession.
Shot clock violation. Coach Butler was trying to get him to recognize from the bench. It wasn't until there was about 5 or 4 seconds remaining. They tried to get a shot off that time. Weish got up a shot, but it did not touch the rim.
Jonathan King back in for Virginia Union, taking the place of Taj Harding. Dragas dishes one to the corner. DA's three. Little too long. Harper tipping, but they're calling this on J.J. Harper.
Yeah, Harper trying to keep the ball alive. Looked like he kind of got into Weish a little too much there that time. And knocked Weish off of his position.
Almost a double dribble, but here comes Harold back for Weish. It was the first foul on Harper for the Toppers, second team foul.
Salazar down there calling for the basketball, taking on Woodward.
Spin does not go. D'Agostino takes the rebound.
He got a great look there. He's got to be able to finish that shot.
Autry inside to Finn Woodward. Gets it tipped away, but gets possession right back. Trying to find somewhere, finally.
Lots of hands. Finally a foul.
They call that on Salazar. It'll be the media timeout. Toppers lead this one 21-10. 9:41 left to play in the Highlands Chick-fil-A first half. We'll be right back on Topper Station.
Hey guys, my name's Todd Cover. I'm president and CEO of Belmont Savings Bank. People ask me all the time, what makes Belmont Savings different? Here's a few examples. We are 100% focused on our customers. We have the best checking accounts around. All the decisions are made here locally, and the money stays here in your local community. So follow us on social media to find out what we're doing in your community. I encourage you to visit our website or come check us out in person. How may we help you today?
Welcome back to the ASRC. The Toppers again leading this one by 11, 21-10.
Yeah, right now you look at this, West Liberty really handling the basketball well and distributing it well. Hilltoppers have 8 assists right now on 8 made field goals. So you got to feel really good about that people are looking for the open player, finding somebody open to get a good shot. Hilltoppers are shooting 42% from the floor, 33% right now from three-point land. They've also rebounded the basketball well. They have almost doubled the rebounds to what Virginia Union has. Hilltoppers with 15 boards right now to 8, and the defense has really bothered Virginia Union. They're shooting only 27% from the floor early in this game, a little more than 10 minutes into the first half.
Yeah, looking at this stat sheet, the rebounds is what stuck out to me the most in the first 10 minutes of this one.
Now, Virginia Union's only turned the ball over 5 times, and West Liberty does not have any points off of those turnovers just yet.
In the zone defense, sometimes working. Woodward able to get the little floater.
Yeah, perfect job there. Look to the high zone area there, the free throw line. Give it to him. Let him kind of work in that open space. And able to take a couple of dribbles and still get over those long arms on the bottom part of that zone.
Toppers press. Have a foul called on Kyler D'Agostino. It'll be his first, team third. 4 in, 4 out again. Looks like Harper will stay on the floor. Clennett, Tinsley, Schuler, and Spadafora back in. Mondre Harris back in for the Panthers. There's 15 on the shot clock right now for Virginia Union. Baseline drive. Harold gets a shot blocked by Harper. Salazar gets the putback.
Good putback by Salazar right there, but yet another great block by Harper. He does such a great job to stay away from the body when he goes after the basketball.
Harper gets a pass blocked right back to him. Tinsley also double teamed on the sideline, loses possession. They say off his shoulder, possession to Virginia Union.
Yeah, that sideline double team is really causing the Hilltoppers some issues now on both sidelines. So the Panthers have used that to their advantage, really doubling right up near the sideline. You almost get like a triple team there when you've got the sideline. Use that to your advantage as well, and so far they have, and that's worked to their advantage. I think that's at least 3 turnovers now on that double team. West Liberty's now turned the ball over more than Virginia Union has, 6-5.
Salazar's pass almost stolen by Spatafora. Now it's Harding on Clinette. Screen set. Dishes it out. Harris back to Harding. Clinette almost gets the block. No good. Offensive rebound, though. King, good off the glass.
Yeah, strong rebound there by King, all 6'7" of him. He played in the Mountain East Conference, played at Alderson Broadus, so he's familiar with this arena and familiar with the way West Liberty likes to play.
Spatafora into the paint, lays it up with the right hand, no good, but he's fouled.
Well, grabbed that left ankle, too, when he went down. Kind of the left calf around the shin. Hope everything's okay. He's able to get up. A little ginger there on that left ankle.
They call this one on Weish. It'll be his first personal 6th team foul. Dante hits the first. Woodward back in the game for Harper.
Spatafora is one of those guys that you see this a lot anymore. In my day, it didn't happen. He doesn't wear the high tops or the 3/4. They're almost just like running shoes.
Ooh, what another hard fall. It's the third in the last 2 games.
That was Clinette there. Jeez. That's the
Luckily.
thing. When you look at the shoes style that a guy like Spatafora wears, there's not much ankle protection. But a lot of guys wear their shoes that way. This just shows how old I am.
Well, I mean, if it's just a trendy thing, I might be the odd man out wearing the high tops. Tinsley. 3-pointer off the front of the rim, tipped around. Spatafora comes up with it from the elbow. Can't get it to fall.
Now, Toppers gave themselves a couple of opportunities there, just couldn't get it to go down. And Virginia Union, give them credit, they stayed with it on the defensive board.
Weish off the mark on the 3, and now a foul.
Yeah, he grabbed Schuler's jersey there to try to keep him away from getting the rebound, and the official was right there, saw him. That's going to be 1-1 now.
7th team foul. That was the 2nd personal on Jonathan King. Weish back to the bench. DJ Mitchell, number 5, back in the game for the Panthers. First attempt for Schuler is good on the front end.
Yeah, it's only the 3rd free throw we've had shot in this game so far, so not many free throw opportunities for either team. Virginia Union has not gone to the free throw line just yet.
D'Agostino in for the Toppers, and saw him take a charge. If anybody out there in Topper Nation pay attention to the women's basketball team, seen Paige Julian, one of the ones that get a ton of charge calls. She does a tremendous job on the women's side.
Virginia Union also struggling from 3. They're now 0 of 7 in that category, and only 7 of 23 shooting from the floor.
Harris brings this one up, and again will settle down. And this one off for King, bounces it off his knee. Schuler fights for it and comes up with it. Timeout is called by the Toppers.
Yep. Hey, good hustle there. Good sportsmanship, too. There shown by Salazar, helping Schuler get up, and his teammate as well. Love to see that. Hey, Salazar looks like he could play on the football team.
Absolutely
and
so.
By the way, Virginia Union's going to the playoffs, I believe. Number 25, right? Made the regional. They look like they have a pretty talented football team also. So
some big-time Division II football action coming up for the Mountain East, it'll be Charleston as the representative, and they went undefeated in the regular season. Boy, do they have quite the run game in Charleston.
Yeah, they can run the football with the best of them, that's for sure. It's almost to a situation where during the regular season they didn't even have to worry about throwing the football. And everybody knew they were going to run it, and they still had success.
Very good. It's old school football. Very good defense and run the ball.
And they'll be home this weekend in the opening round of the NCAA Division II playoffs.
So Schuler brings this ball up. Screen set by Woodward. Spatafora back to Schuler. Out the elbow. Double team to the paint. Schuler trapped. Finds D'Agostino. Cross court to Spatafora. He's into the paint. Has to dish it back. Loses it though. Harris quickly up. And a foul bucket is good in transition for DJ Mitchell.
Boy, a good take by Mitchell right there because the Hilltoppers were all over him trying to get him to miss that rebound, but he was able to put it home and get fouled. This will be the first free throw opportunity now for the Panthers. Good defensive effort that time out of Virginia Union also. Good hands. They really kind of are flashing that double team in a lot of different areas now.
Autry is in for Spatafora.
That's now 7 turnovers for West Liberty.
Mitchell cannot convert the and one. Now here comes D'Agostino. And D'Agostino going to be called for the offensive foul.
Offensive foul on D'Agostino. That's going to be his, second now on Kyler? So got to be careful in this final 6:24 to not pick up his third.
Harper in for Tinsley for the Toppers, and Shea Evans back in for the Panthers. Evans will grab this one. Now we got Amandre Harris setting things up half court, going against Autry. Drives from the elbow, the jumper, no good. Now a foul on the floor. Call this on Finn Woodward. It'll be Woodward's first, 6th team foul. Salazar from the baseline quickly out. Harris, right side. Can't get the finish. Woodward the rebound. Woodward flying, tries to get it to D'Agostino, kicks it back out. Schuler comes up with it. Autry's three, no good. This one launched out of bounds by D'Agostino.
Good job by the Hilltoppers to keep the ball alive that time, but just not able to knock down the shot from the corner. When you get a chance, look at the jersey of Salazar. It looks like he just stepped out of the shower in full uniform.
It does. In the back of my mind, I thought a professional wrestler before they come out from the curtain got to dump water all over him.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't think he's playing hard, just look at his jersey.
Harding working against D'Agostino.
Oh, boy, I thought Harper got it for a jump ball, a held ball, or maybe a travel.
I give it to Harper.
I thought we had a jump ball situation there, most likely. Now would have gone back to West Liberty.
Second personal on Harper, 7th on the Toppers. So both teams with 7 fouls, both shooting the 1-and-1. Harding good on the front end. Second one good as well. 26-18, the Panthers have made it a single-digit game.
Yeah, they're hanging around right here. They've been able to use that double team to help them turn the ball over on West Liberty a few times, and they picked up a few opportunities to go to the free throw line here recently also.
Autry to the corner. Harper, cross court to D'Agostino. Pass is tipped out of bounds. Possession stays with the Toppers, 10 to shoot.
Yeah, it just feels like Virginia Union's turned the intensity up on their defense a little bit here in these last 5 minutes. Shots have been a little bit harder to find for the Hilltoppers.
D'Agostino's corner three, no good. Rebounded by Shea Evans, but out of bounds, and possession goes right back to the Toppers. They put 20 on the shot clock, but with that stop and play, it will be a media timeout. When we come back, we will have the question of the game for you that'll get answered at halftime. Stay with us on Topper Station.
For over 4 decades, the health plan has called West Virginia home. It all started with a vision to serve our community with pride and integrity. We've grown alongside West Virginia, becoming part of its fabric. We've been here through thick and thin, supporting local families and businesses. Because at the health plan, we don't just work here, we live here. Proudly serving West Virginia since 1979. Your trusted partner in the community, the health plan. Here for you.
Welcome back to the ASRC. 4:56 remaining in this Highlands Chick-fil-A first half, and we'll give you the question of the game. What former West Liberty men's basketball player has the record for the most three-pointers in a single game? All right, Topper Nation, get your answers to yourself.
I don't think the answer is as obvious as you might think.
Yeah. We've got some names in mind. There have been some unbelievable three-point shooters here
Yes.
at West Liberty, especially in the last 15 to 20 years.
You look at some of these numbers right now. So West Liberty has now turned the basketball over 8 times. And out of that, Virginia Union's actually gained 8 points. The Hilltoppers have turned them over 7 times, but still have no points off of turnovers. And also with 9 minutes to go, the Hilltoppers had their largest lead of the game at 23-10. In the last 4:05, Virginia Union's gone on an 8-3 run to cut this thing down.
And Schuler's three no good, but Autry gets the steal away from Harding. D'Agostino gets his pass stolen away right back. Andre Harris. Harris right side, down low. Harding on D'Agostino, no good. This is going to be called on Harding. It's his second charge call of the game. Harding will grab a breather, and DJ Mitchell re-enters. Schuler comes out, and it looks like Spadafora back in.
So West Liberty only 3 points in about the last nearly 5 minutes right now. So gone a little cold on the offensive end.
D'Agostino inside. Autry's pass to Woodward, not on the mark. Here come the Panthers.
Those turnovers really starting to add up now for West Liberty. I think they're up to 10 now in this first half.
Harris, left side, down low. Jonathan King almost loses this one, working on Woodward. Reverse layup, no good. It was, but they're going to call the travel before the bucket. Cameron Tinsley, number 20, back in for West Liberty, taking the place of J.J. Harper.
And you look at the scoreboard right now, and you've got to think that this game's going exactly how Virginia Union wants, right? We have 3:45 to go before halftime. West Liberty has 26 points. Their average is 106 right now?
Yes.
Probably not getting to that number tonight.
Autry's three off the mark, tipped around. Panthers come up with it. Harris to the right side, baseline drive. Kicks it back out. King for three, no good. Long rebound. Spadafora comes up with it, and Autry hits the floor with an injury, but it looks like he's able to get up and continue to play. Woodward in the paint, spinning. Finds Autry over to Spadafora. He'll drive, kicks it back out to D'Agostino. Great passing.
Great look. Beautiful look by Tin. Great job by Tinsley to just kind of hang out on that baseline, find the open spot, and then hammer it home for two. West Liberty needed that. They needed a bucket badly.
Harris driving, no good. It is King with the offensive board. Autry with the hand in his face, and the bucket does go.
Yeah, they started to do a much better job rebounding the basketball. They're now up to 18 boards, and that led to a bucket. A great take there by Finn.
A beautiful give and go. Timeout by the Toppers. But Vadim Clinette back in for West Liberty. It'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here. And the Toppers finding that scoring touch a little bit again. Maybe they're starting to figure out this zone defense of Virginia Union.
Yeah, and you saw it there with that little high-low action with Finn finding Cameron on that low baseline layup. Well, a dunk, I guess. But you saw Woodward had it at the high post. The double team comes on him. He gives it up down to the baseline, and Tinsley pays it off there with the dunk and 2 more for the Hilltoppers. As you said, yeah, able to attack that zone defense much better that time.
Both teams set to go for the Toppers on the floor. Spadafora, Woodward, Tinsley, D'Agostino, and Clinette. For Virginia Union, it's Harris, Evans, Mitchell, Jonathan King, and Salazar. Harris working on Spadafora. Mitchell trying to make some moves, loses the basketball. Salazar picks it up. Pump fake, now he puts it up off the mark and saved, but right to the Toppers. D'Agostino down to the corner for Tinsley. Trapped.
There's that double team again, but this time a little too aggressive.
Call it on DJ Mitchell, his first, team 9th. Harding back into the game for Mitchell. And Tinsley to the line. D'Agostino catches a breather. Lance Schuler back in. Tinsley gets the front end. Second one good as well. Toppers lead it by 12, 32-20.
Yeah, so you saw Virginia Union whittle that thing down to a 6-point advantage, but now the Hilltoppers been able to move it back out to double figures and almost match their largest lead, which was 13 at the 9-minute mark.
90 seconds remain in the opening half. Harris, top of the key for Harding. Drives on Schuler. Good with the right hand.
Yeah, nice take that time by Harding. You can see why he's scored more than 1,000 points in his career. He's a guy who just has the ability to find a shot.
Woodward, cross court to Clinette. I believe his foot was on the line once again, and the Toppers give up possession to the Panthers.
Yeah, that's going to be 4 turnovers on Clinette now. 2 of those from standing on the sideline.
Down to 60 seconds left in the half. King dishes this one off. It's Evans trying to drive on Schuler. Gets it to go with the right hand. And a timeout going to be called. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Again, just to remind everybody, the question of the game, what men's basketball player has the most three-pointers in a single game in West Liberty history? We will let you know at halftime.
Well, West Liberty an opportunity here to kind of get a 2-for-1 in the final 48.5. We'll see if they elect to try to go quick and get a basket, and then maybe make sure that they get a second possession before halftime.
Subbing into this one for the Panthers, I believe will be Keyshawn Faulkner-Smith. Or maybe not. I think he's heading back to the bench. So it'll be Michael Harrell, Amandre Harris, Jonathan Salazar, Jonathan King, and Kennard Weish. Schuler, Tinsley in the corner. The moon shot, no good on that one.
Yeah, those things could bring rain.
Ooh, and some contact there as Clinette just stands there. Harris runs into him, and Harris is down.
Looks like he's holding his right knee, too. This Liberty athletic trainer, Jason Coleman, there with him.
Hopefully he's able to get up here.
He's in a seated position now, but
Jason Coleman, one of the best here at West Liberty. I'd say probably around the Mountain East Conference as well. I'm not biased at all. I've known Jason since high school. He's a few years, 2 or 3 years younger than me, but the same high school. He's a good guy.
You can see Harris is in some pain. He's got some discomfort there, obviously, with that knee. Hopefully maybe to strain something. He's going to try to get himself up here.
Yeah.
We're kind of shielded from it right now because of the West Liberty huddle. So I think one of the assistant coaches is going to have to go down and try to help him off the floor here. They might need a player to help too.
And Harris has played very well in this one. Got a couple assists, 5 steals.
He's played 17 minutes for him so far. He's logged a lot of time on the floor, but he's not put some pressure on that knee, but not a whole lot. Being looked at here on the sideline once he makes it back to the bench.
He got a round of applause from the crowd here at the ASRC, and
he kind of took a misstep there. That you could see that hurt there. And we hope the best for him.
Yeah. Yeah, for a guy that has played so well defensively for the Panthers tonight, that's nothing anybody wanted to see tonight here at the ASRC. It's pretty quiet now.
He's the leader in the game in steals, as you said, with 5 right now. So it's been very good for them defensively.
D'Agostino and Autry back into the game for the Toppers.
And so you're going to have Salazar now taking the free throws for Harris, as he had to go out of the game, obviously.
Salazar hits his first. Number 13, Bobby Gardner, into the game for the first time. Now Keyshawn Faulkner-Smith here at the table, waiting to come in for Salazar.
Yep.
It's good for both. So there's going to be a 4-second difference between game and shot clock. 34 in the game, 30-second shot clock. Back to a 6-point ball game, 32-26. Schuler trapped. Finds D'Agostino. Now it's Autry.
Yeah, West Liberty wants to take some off of this clock, obviously.
There's a steal for Harrell. He gets to the bucket and scores. Quickly up for D'Agostino. Finds Schuler, pump fakes. 5 on the game clock. D'Agostino behind the back, loses it. And Weish, no good. That's where the half will end, 32-28, a 4-point ball game. And Virginia Union has come to play tonight.
Again, we saw turnovers right there, and the double teams really bothering the Hilltoppers. And again, you're seeing also Virginia Union able to turn those turnovers into points. And something West Liberty's going to have to clean up here in the second half of the game.
Well, again, for you for halftime, we will have, believe, a performance from the dance team. I could be wrong. I believe here they come, and we'll keep our mics open and let you watch the presentation.
I know AJ has the music ready.
And we will be back in about 10 or 15 minutes or so for the Panhandle halftime show here on Topper Station.
My name is Mike Scheel, and I'm an orthopedic surgeon with WVU Medicine at Reynolds Memorial Hospital. So we have a unique opportunity here at Reynolds to work with the ROSA surgical robot. The results have been amazing. We can really predict what your alignment is going to be, what your tracking is going to be, what your range of motion is going to look like before we ever cut you. The results for patients have been outstanding.
It's another
West Virginia's largest restoration company is now in the heart of the Mountain State. With a location in Charleston, joining our branches in Wheeling, Morgantown, and Pittsburgh, we'll be there to help when you need it most. Our expert team and state-of-the-art equipment is ready to serve the Kanawha Valley 24 hours a day. From water damage to fire restoration, when disaster strikes your home or business, tell your insurance provider you prefer the restoration company the Mountaineers call. Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Welcome back to the ASRC for the Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration halftime show. We'll get you some stats here as we take a look. It is the score right now, 32-28, is a 4-point game. This is not something that we totally expected in this one, but Virginia Union has come to play in this one. Unfortunately for them, it looks like Harris is going to be out for the remainder of the game. We have no official word. It's just by the things that we're seeing on the bench, getting some ice on the knee. So best wishes to him. Hopefully it's only missing the second half and he'll be back for the next game.
Yeah, he took that fall there and was holding the right knee. And as you said, looks like he's probably done for the remainder of the game. You know, when we were with 2:13 to go before the half, we talked about West Liberty had kind of found themselves again. They went back up by 12. 32-20, but then the Panthers were able to close that half on an 8-0 run and make this a 4-point ball game here at the break now at 32-28. It's as close as they've been in a long time. West Liberty's never trailed in this game. They've led throughout, but really you saw that pressure bother West Liberty a little bit, and the turnovers have really been funny in this game so far because West Liberty has turned over Virginia Union 10 times, but they don't have any points out of those turnovers just yet, whereas West Liberty has been turned over 13 times so far, and the Panthers have been able to get 12 points out of those 13 turnovers. So a difference right there in the reason, one of the reasons why this game continues to stay close, I think.
And we'll see how both of these teams come out for the second half. Again, Virginia Union able to really come back towards the end of that first half, make it a 4-point ball game, but then the injury to one of their top players tonight, Harris, out now, but he was able to pick up 5 steals, tops in the game. Nobody else has more than 1 for either team. So he was a huge, huge help defensively for the Panthers. We'll see how that goes. And for the Toppers, we've had some guys that struggling to score tonight. We'll see if West Liberty, some of those guys can pick things up and get things going for the Toppers. 5 of 21 from behind the arc, 0 for 9 from three-point land for the Panthers. So we'll see how that goes as well.
Rebounds pretty much even right now as you look at that number 2, but really the difference, I think the Hilltoppers just unable to generate any points off of those turnovers that they are getting. And West Liberty turning it over a little bit more than I think what we normally would be accustomed to. And the double teams, the pressure at certain times has really bothered the Hilltoppers, and Virginia Union has used that to their advantage and able to turn that into points.
We told you about the question of the game. We're going to hang on for a little bit before we give you the answer. We told you at halftime. It's all right. We'll hang on. Maybe the first media timeout will let you know what the answer is. Again, the question, what men's West Liberty basketball player had the most three-pointers in a single game in West Liberty history? A lot of three-point shooters the last 15, 20 years. Who could it be? The Toppers start the second half with possession. Schuler, Woodward, D'Agostino, Spadafora, and Harper out there for West Liberty.
Interesting to see what kind of adjustments maybe West Liberty has made to try to attack this 2-3 zone.
Schuler baseline, kicks it back out to Spadafora. Woodward, Harper, baseline, no good on the dunk, but a foul will be called.
And that's what we talked about earlier when it was really working well for the Hilltoppers. You see him go high-low right there. They flash Woodward at the foul line at the high post, and then he's able to find somebody open on the baseline. That time it was Harper. He makes the catch, almost gets the dunk, but instead he'll go to the free throw line and a chance to score. And that's really the way you have to try to attack that 2-3 zone. Either you got to knock down jump shots, or if you're going to go inside, try to work it high to low. And that's what West Liberty's been able to do here to some success.
It was kind of funny to see on that dunk attempt, our floor camera, Corey Miller, the look on his face of amazement right in front of him, watching Harper try to sky to get that dunk as he makes 1 of 2 at the line. The Topper crowd not happy with that whistle. They Give that to D'Agostino. It'll be his third, team first.
Yeah, what West Liberty probably really has to do, though, they do need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to turn over Virginia Union here. And when they do, try to turn them into quick scores and scoring opportunities. And that's what D'Agostino was going for right there.
Drive here for the Panthers. This is Travis Vaughn inside. Ball is loose. Here comes Woodward. Nice little behind the back dribble. In transition, Spadafora can't get it to fall. Faulkner Smith comes up with the board. Now Harding pushing this for the Panthers on Woodward into the paint. Can't get it to go. Last touched by Harper. Possession stays with Virginia Union.
And you see Harper once again in there around the basketball, just always seems to find his way to the ball one way or another.
The spin for King. Fadeaway drops. It is a 3-point game, 33-30. Woodward to Schuler. Tipped, stolen by King. Schuler tips that one out of bounds. Possession stays with Union.
Yeah, and you can hear Coach Butler yelling that he wants him to take that high post away. Obviously, he's seen enough of Woodward catching it at the high post and then flashing to someone down low for a layup or a dunk attempt.
Travis Vaughn working on Dante Spadafora. King, ball stolen away by Harper. The two-handed slam in transition.
And that's what you need. There's the first points off of a turnover for the Hilltoppers. Great job by Harper to read the pass, get the steal, and to get the run-out dunk as well. And then he's going to get a foul on the other end with that tight defense.
That is the fourth foul on Jonathan King, second team foul of the second half.
It's a big foul for King. And, boy, you just saw Harper kind of play that, didn't you? Because he was playing that tight defense and just able to work King into a foul. So a couple of great plays there on back-to-back possessions defensively by Harper.
Schuler inside to Woodward, baseline D'Agostino. Takes it back out. 10 to shoot for West Liberty. Woodward splits the double. Left hand, no good. Faulkner Smith the rebound. Weish flying up the floor. Harding almost gets this ball stolen away by D'Agostino. Jumper is good.
Well, as we said in the first half, Harding's just a scorer. He's a guy that you can give the basketball to. He's going to work himself into a spot on the floor and get an open shot.
Spadafora, no good. Faulkner Smith the rebound. Shea Evans trying to drive into the paint on Woodward. Loses the basketball. Last off of Evans. Toppers get possession.
I thought that was off of Woodward. I thought that would stay with Virginia Union, to be honest. Woodward's the only one I think that'll stay in here on the 4 in, 4 out.
Clinette, Dragas, Tinsley, and Autry in for the Toppers. Woodward back out to Clinette. Tipped off the hands of Dragas, and another turnover for the Toppers.
Yeah, the turnovers are just, they're really stacking up for West Liberty here, and it's just unforced errors.
I don't know. I was
Salazar takes this inbound pass. Shea will set it up. I'm sorry, that's Vaughn will set it up in the half court. Inside, Salazar on Woodward. Trying to spin on the low post, reverse layup, good. A 1-point ball game, 35-34.
And Virginia Union has not led in this game today.
Dragas' three, good.
That's a killer to Coach Butler. His team's worked so hard to get this down to a 1-point game, and they leave Dragas wide open, and he knocks the triple down.
Huge moment there, something the Toppers absolutely needed. Ball is loose. Tinsley comes up with it. Clennett flying up the floor. Woodward. Clennett cannot get the finish. Harding, it is a yes. Backcourt call.
Yeah, he caught it in the air in the backcourt.
So now Clennett will grab a breather. Harper back in for West Liberty. Bobby Gardner in for the Panthers as Keyshawn Faulkner-Smith will catch a breather.
Yeah, he had not established himself in the front court when he caught the basketball. He caught it in the air, jumping from the backcourt into the front court.
Dragus to the high post. Harper good.
Again, finding those open spots in the zone, and that's where really West Liberty has done a pretty good job of against this 2-3 zone. Harper did it there that time. Kind of playing the role of Woodward.
Gardner to Harding. Runs right into Dragus, but the foul will be called on the floor before the shot. Dragus picks up the foul.
And really the only players in foul trouble, if you will, King for Virginia Union, he has 4, and then D'Agostino for West Liberty has 3.
2 team fouls for both. That was the first on Dragus. Weish driving. Lays it up, rolls around and good.
Good strong take by Weish right there, right to the rack.
Corner, Dragus for 3. Good again.
Boy, he's hit some key triples for the Hilltoppers tonight. It's the first time we've really seen him have that opportunity to knock down some shots. He's 3 for 3.
Harding gets his shot blocked.
I think that was Harper again, wasn't it? I know Tinsley was in there too, I think, or Autry, but I think it was Harper that got the majority of that block. Again, just the speed that he plays at. You just tell he loves the competition, loves to go.
Virginia Union keeps possession. Weish back out to Gardner, trying to work on Tinsley. Nice drive. Cannot get the finish, though, but somehow Salazar comes up with it. He does get the finish.
Well, Salazar works hard around the rim.
Harper finishes with the left.
Great job to leak behind the defense that time by Harper, and a fantastic job to find him for the layup.
Gardner hands this one off. Weish will set it up again in the half court. 15 to shoot.
You kind of feel like West Liberty's trying to speed them up a little bit too, right? Mm-hmm. West Liberty wants to get it out of this half court game. They want to play a little run and gun. They're trying to speed them up a little bit.
From just inside the elbow, that bucket is good for Shea Evans.
But to their credit, Virginia Union still trying to play their game on the offensive end.
Woodward into the paint, spins back around. Autry, no good. Harper almost gets the tip in.
Looked like he was being held by one arm. He had only one arm to really try to get the tip up.
Shot is blocked by Autry, but they're going to call the foul on him. It'll be Kennard Weiss shooting 2 when we return from the break. The Toppers lead at 45-40, just under 14 minutes left in this second half. We'll be right back on Topper Station.
Our team at Belmont Savings Bank stands out in the mortgage industry because we care about our customers.
My first-time home buyers, my younger people, I try to treat them like my children, like I would want my children to be treated.
And the minute when those keys slide across the table to those owners, it goes from becoming a house to becoming their home. We call Ohio Valley home.
Our motto is, how may we help you today? When you're working with a community bank, our main focus is the community.
Welcome back to the ASRC as you see the West Liberty cheerleaders here at every game. It's always great to have that kind of support, and we told you about the question of the game earlier on. What former West Liberty men's player holds the school record for the most single-game three-pointers? And I believe we're going to give you the answer now. It may surprise some. Barry Schetzer had 12 in a single game, and that is still the West Liberty school record for three-pointers in one game. We had quite a lot of people to possibly choose from in recent history.
Yeah, probably not the guy that comes to top of mind. I mean, outstanding career,
yes,
and a guy that made a lot of big shots during his time here. So not surprising that it was him, but just probably not that first name that pops into your head when you're thinking Dalton Bolin, Sear Bonifant, guys like that maybe that you think might have gone on a run in a game. But so many guys during these past 20 years that have just been able to knock the shot down, and Dragus is showing us tonight he has that ability as he's really knocked down some big shots. He's now 3 for 3 from three-point land, and they've all looked really good coming out of his hand.
Weish 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. Woodward picks up the dribble and finds Tinsley. Dragus sets things up against this zone defense. Inside to Woodward. Harper's three. Good. He's up to 12 points tonight.
It just looks strange coming out of his hand to me, but boy, it's effective. It looks like there's a little hitch in that motion when he shoots the basketball, but whatever works, and it works for him.
We will take it as well. Harding tries to answer, cannot. Fighting for the rebound, Tinsley comes up with it. Woodward inside, Dragus gets the reverse.
What an excellent finish by Dragus. Had to catch it in the air, collect, and hit the reverse layup, and another great find by Finley Woodward.
Dragus is up to 11 points, double digits tonight in his Belmont Savings Bank second half. Weish lays it off the glass and good.
A nice runner there by Weish. Wasn't sure that had a chance. That went hard off the glass, but he got it in.
Woodward loses this one. Weish picks it up. Working against the Toppers. I'll call that foul on Harper.
That's going to be his third. Still with 12:35 to go. He's going to have to slow it down a little bit on the aggressive side defensively, which is not what you want, but you also want him to be able to stay in the game.
Yeah. So Weish back to the line. 1 of 2 last trip. Misses the first. Substitutions is Faulkner, Smith, Mitchell, and Michael Harrell back in. Harding, Salazar, and Evans all grab a breather.
You know, interestingly enough, Virginia Union still has not made a three-point shot in this game. They're now 0 of 10 shooting from three-point land.
Weish 1 of 2 again from the foul line.
You know, coming in so far through 4 games, they were shooting 34%.
Yeah. D'Agostino to Tinsley under the bucket. Gets the finish with the left. Toppers up to an 8-point lead again.
Again, trying to play fast right now. Harper has to be careful with those 3 fouls that he has.
Gardner goes baseline, loses control, possession to West Liberty.
And again, there you see it, just kind of speeding the game up, maybe forcing Virginia Union to play at a pace they're not really comfortable with, or the way that Coach Butler wants them to play, and it's caused a few turnovers here now the last few possessions, and the Hilltoppers have been taking advantage of those and getting points.
Tinsley for 3. No good off the mark. Woodward gets the offensive board. Off the glass, no good there. D'Agostino fighting for it. Coming up with it is Michael Harrell. He's flying down the floor.
Now they have an opportunity to kind of set their offense up. This is where they are much more comfortable.
Not sure if you could hear Coach Butler tell them wait as soon as they cross, and now they get the drive from Harrell. He's going to be fouled. Call this on Dragus. It'll be his second.
Yeah, only his second, so that's good.
Schuler in for Woodward. And now Harding will come back in for Virginia Union, takes the place of Bobby Gardner. Now we've got another substitution for the Toppers. Daniel Autry in for Cameron Tinsley. 2 of the new faces here at West Liberty in the 24-25 season. both acclimated pretty quickly.
Bryce Butler thinking they're looking for the lob.
Setting things up again. Weish trying to drive on Dragus. Good. Weish up to 8 points, having himself a very good game.
Yeah, Weish very comfortable with the basketball, and
Dragus not good with this one. Faulkner Smith, the board toppers, get it back though, blocked. Panthers come up with it. Harding. No good. He'll go to the line for 2 as Dragus picks up his 3rd foul.
Coach Butler really wanted that to go in for an and 1. Nearly spun himself into the ground.
Spatafora to the table. He will take the place of Dragus. Harding no good on the first attempt.
Coach Butler has an issue with the score.
Score can't be right. Throw your hands all you want. It's right. Hey, okay. Right, he needs to talk to the ref, not to me.
What you got, Coach? What's the score?
It ain't that.
You got 7.
So a 6-point ball game, stays 52-46. Now we're going to get a hesitation here. We're still trying to figure out the score here.
I don't think he made either free throw, did he?
This past attempt?
He missed both free throws. (52-46) I think is the correct score. Because I don't think he made either free throw.
No. Okay, score is correct. 6-point game, 52-46.
Yep.
Toppers ball. 11:08 left to play in this second half. Spatafora will bring this one up. Toppers again looking to move this ball against this zone defense. Find Harper, 15 to shoot. Spatafora, D'Agostino. 8 to shoot for the Toppers. Harper finds the lane. Going to be fouled.
Good take by Harper there. Late in the shot clock, somebody had to try to get the ball moving towards the hoop, and that's what Harper did. Not able to finish, but he'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots.
It'll be the first foul on Faulkner Smith. 3rd team foul. Harper gets the first.
And he is the team's leading scorer right now, 13 points in the game.
Salazar back in for Faulkner Smith. Harper 1 of 2, but Salazar went early into the lane. So the
violation.
Get one more shot. Harper, good.
Will make you pay on that, too. That's just, again, those unforced errors.
Harper leading the Toppers with 14 points tonight. He catches a breather. Woodward back in.
Able to push the lead back out to 8. And again, trying to continue to go with that full court press as the Toppers do, and just trying to speed them up a little bit here.
Left side. This is DJ Mitchell working against Spatafora. They're going to call the offensive foul on DJ Mitchell going to the bucket. That'll be his second, team fourth. Schuler to Autry on the right side. Can't get the three to go. Salazar the board quickly. Up for Weish. Schuler trying to chase him down, but cannot as Michael Harrell gets the finish.
Yeah, great job by the Panthers there on the run out after the missed three from the Hilltoppers. West Liberty defense, no opportunity to try to get back to defend that.
D'Agostino's three is good. He's up to 11. Weish looking for somewhere to go, lobs it up. D'Agostino's there. Woodward takes it. Schuler gets shot blocked, but a foul's going to be called on Harding.
Yeah, great defensive effort right there by D'Agostino to get the tip, able to get it ahead to Woodward, and then Schuler takes it to the basket. He's fouled on his way to the hoop.
We'll call that on Weish. I take it back, his second, team fifth. We'll take the break and come right back on Topper Station.
Where are you going? The store in West Liberty. The store is open 7 days a week with daily lunch specials, hot food and cold sandwiches, Patsy's Pizza, and a wide selection of chips, pop, and other snacks, as well as household goods and hygiene products. We've also got a wide selection of beer and an ATM. Stop on in and check out the store, located at the top of the hill in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
And welcome back to the ASRC. The score 57-48. The Toppers, a 9-point lead. They've led the entirety of this game. And some of these numbers as we get a fresh stats sheet. We take a look at the points from turnovers. Again, 15 for Virginia Union, just still 4 for the Toppers, but
yeah, despite turning them over 19 times, West Liberty still only 4, and all 4 of those points have come here in the second half. So seen a couple opportunities there where West Liberty's taken advantage of those turnovers, but still not where they want that number. But still, improvement seen in that area, and they've been able to knock down a couple of threes here in the second half. They've hit 4 so far here in this second half after making 5 in the opening half.
Schuler hits his first. Tonight, not the greatest of nights scoring for Schuler, but he's impressive in other ways. Gets that one as well. So 59-48, Toppers lead by double digits once again. DJ Mitchell trying to go coast to coast. He's going to be fouled, and one coming up.
That's going to go on Lance. Oh, that's going to be on Spadafora. Excuse me.
That'll be his first. Team foul 7 is now Virginia Union into the bonus. And hopefully DJ Mitchell is okay here and he's able to shoot his free throw.
Oh. Got another knee, I think.
Boy, this is number 2. We've already seen him, Andre Harris, go out with a knee injury, and now it's DJ Mitchell. Hopefully we'll be able to see him return.
Well, the Panthers have kept Jason Coleman busy tonight, unfortunately.
So back in will be Taj Harding. Team's leading scorer coming into this one. We knew something would have to give. Both teams undefeated coming into tonight's game.
So Salazar will shoot those free throws again. 2 shots here, so.
Salazar perfect from the line tonight, 2 for 2. No good.
That was a 2-shot foul, yeah.
He made it. That was an and 1 attempt. He made the bucket.
I saw them say 2 shots before, but there it was, yep. He made the hoop, so it was an and 1. And West Liberty clearly got the rebound, so no harm there, I guess. Had a lot going on, obviously, with the injury and had to get player off the court.
Schuler quickly up to D'Agostino. Little floater again with the left. Toppers pressing. Weish almost gets the ball stolen away by Spatafora. Harper and Dragas back into the game for Schuler and Spatafora.
The lead's back up to 11. And
with
that
that
timeout on the floor.
Stoppage in play, it'll be a media timeout. Toppers lead by 11, 61-50. We'll be right back on Topper Station.
What does Main Street Bank mean to you?
Well, Main Street has extended hours every business day. Their new checking and savings accounts are really good. The balance requirement is very low. And they have online bill pay and debit cards right away. Plus, they have great service, higher interest. That's money in the bank. The right bank.
Open your checking and savings account at Main Street Bank. You deserve a bank this good.
And welcome back to the ASRC. The Toppers enjoying a double-digit lead right now. 9:21 remaining in this second half. The Belmont Savings Bank second half. Stats haven't changed much since the last time we took a break.
Did add 2 more points off of the turnover, so they're now up to 6 points so far off of the 19 turnovers there that they have forced Virginia Union into.
For Virginia Union, it'll be Salazar, Shea Evans, Taj Harding, Bobby Gardner, and Kennard Weish. For the Toppers, Woodward, Dragas, Tinsley, D'Agostino, and Harper. Panthers set it up in the half court again. A foul away from the ball. Call this on Dragas. It'll be his 4th.
It's going to be his 4th, yep.
And we're into the 1-and-1. That's the 8th team foul. Evans will shoot the 1-and-1.
And Dragas 4 of 5 from the floor tonight, 3 of 4 from three-point land. You'd like to keep him in the game if this thing stays close with the shooting ability he has shown so far in the game tonight.
Evans good on the first. Into the game again. Jonathan King takes the place of Taj Harding. This is Evans' first attempt at the line tonight. First trip to the line. No shot. They say violation went over the line against Shea Evans, and they give up their second free throw attempt.
The second lane violation for Virginia Union tonight. It's cost them both times here.
Dragas goes to Woodward. Loses it. Foul going to be called. This one on Shea Evans. It'll be his second. Harding back into the game for the Panthers. Takes the place of Jonathan King, the 6th team foul. That'll be Bobby Gardner coming out.
How is he telling you what to do?
Seemed to be some confusion there on the substitution pattern.
We get the confusion cleared up. Woodward at the line. First one falls. Now the substitution can take place.
2-shot foul, not a 1-and-1.
Woodward 2 for 2 on the trip. Dragas almost gets the steal. Weish quickly up. Here we go. D'Agostino with the hard foul. Shea Evans.
It'll be an and one.
Yeah.
Evans a little slow to get up now, too. He's going to roll over onto his back here. Hopefully everything's all right. Pops up.
Looks to be okay. So D'Agostino.
Yeah, he has 4 now, too. Yeah. So the Hilltoppers with 2 guys with 4 fouls, Dragas and D'Agostino. Lance is going to come back in along with Dante. And the 2 guys with 4 are going to head to the bench.
So Evans to try to convert the and one. Good. Harper gives to Schuler and to Woodward.
Right there. Tight.
Finn will drive, kicks it back out. Harper finds Schuler. Straight away, pump fake, driving. Kicks it over. Tinsley for 3. No good. Tip in, no good for Schuler. Here comes the Panthers. Harding, left side, good for 3.
That's their first 3 of the game. Comes at a big time for them, too. Cuts the lead down to 6.
Schuler finds Harper, goes over to Spatafora, cross court. Tinsley driving. Kicks it back out for Spatafora, pump fakes the 3.
Great
it
look.
Over and good for Woodward.
Great look by Spatafora that time to find Finn on the cut and able to finish with the layup.
Weiss will set up the half-court offense. Drive, no good. He's going to be fouled. They call this on Spatafora. Be his second, 10th team foul. The double bonus now for the Panthers. Weiss shooting 2 at the line. First one goes. Weiss was 2 of 4 before this trip, now 3 of 5. Bobby Gardner in for Shea Evans. Weiss no good on the second. Schuler the rebound. Woodward picks up the dribble, has to go somewhere, somehow. It is the Toppers that come up with it.
Great effort by Harper to keep that ball alive.
Tinsley from the corner, no good. Long rebound taken back by Tinsley, and here comes the Toppers again. Woodward slips and falls, gets it right back to him, puts it up with the left, and good.
And Finn's a little sore there. They want to clean the floor, I think, from where they all went down.
So not a timeout here. They don't want to talk to the benches. Just cleaning up here. 7:06 remaining in this one. 67-58, the Toppers lead.
And Jason Coleman's out there helping, along with softball superstar Kayla Mancuso. Athletes do it all here at West Liberty, right?
Absolutely so. I know during football season we had some women's basketball players not only helping us out in the press box for football games, but also with some of the broadcast. Natalia Sekalovska helping us out.
Yep.
Travis Vaughn brings this one up. 7 minutes left. Vaughn drifts to the right. Finds Harding top of the key. Wants to drive on Spatafora. Puts it up in the middle of the lane. Good off the second bounce.
And he leads all scores right now with 19. Over his average.
Inside to Woodward. Nice pass underneath. Harper with the backward finish.
Great look by Woodward once again. He's now up to 6 assists.
It's not often you see a guy get a bucket when he looks straight up underneath the basket.
Harper's game's just been impressive in all aspects.
Harding again on the right side. Harper with him. 12 to shoot. Vaughn back out to Harding. No good on the three. Faulkner Smith the rebound. Tinsley, though, gets it loose. Here comes Schuler. Dishes it off to Woodward back out. Cameron Tinsley can't get it to fall. Spatafora gets a hand on that. Last touched by Bobby Gardner, and the Toppers take over.
Yeah, good hands by Spatafora that time. Just getting enough of it to get that ball to go out of bounds.
Kennard Weish into the game, as well as Jonathan Salazar taking the place of Keyshawn Faulkner Smith. 9-point game, 5:35 left. Spatafora's three. Can't get it to go. Harper, the offensive board, but Weish trying to come up for the loose ball. They say last touched by the Panthers.
How about the vertical on Harper? He looked like he was about 6 feet off the floor on that.
Get the floor cleaned up again here. We had the Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration halftime. Getting a little extra advertisement here.
They got the Panhandle mop out there. Drying things up.
And a substitution. Michael Harrell taking the spot of number 2, Travis Vaughn. 20 on the shot clock for the Toppers. Schuler finds Harper. Toppers start the possession. Screen by Woodward. Harper behind the back pass. Baseline for Schuler. Kicks it back out for Spatafora. He'll drive. 7 to shoot. Kicks it back out for Harper. Down to 3 to shoot. Double team. Has to lob it up. Doesn't get it to go, but it hits the rim. 5 minutes left. Harding right side, wants to go down low and does. Jonathan King trying to work on Tinsley, and it goes. King up to 8 points.
Yeah, they've missed him because he's had to be on the bench due to the 4 fouls. He's been effective.
Spatafora surveys, finds Schuler down to the baseline, back out to Spatafora, straightaway 3, 200. Big moment of the game for that one. Toppers 10-point lead. Harding, Salazar's 3, trying to answer, no good. Woodward, the rebound. The Toppers 3-on-3. Spatafora again right side, no good. Salazar gets the rebound. Harrell, nice little Euro step. Now it's Harper getting pushed out of bounds with the basketball. be a stoppage of play, immediate timeout. 3:50 left. Toppers lead at 72-62. We'll be right back on Topper Station.
Grab a meal at the Dirty Dog Tavern. Located at the top of the hill in West Liberty, Dirty Dog Tavern offers a family-friendly atmosphere with a full menu as well as adult beverages. Catch the game during weekday happy hours, play games like darts or pool, or enjoy the deck with your family and friends. Open Monday through Saturday at 4 p.m. and Sunday from noon to 8. Come to the Dirty Dog Tavern in the town of West Liberty, a proud supporter of Hilltopper Athletics.
And welcome back to the ASRC. Toppers, a 10-point lead here late, just under 4 minutes remain. They've had the lead for pretty much the entirety of this game, but even though it's double digits, it feels like a slim lead.
Yeah, they have led throughout and have not trailed at all.
And you hear Topper Nation getting loud there for a second as the announcement was made here by PA AJ Proger that Dante Spadafora has gotten his 200th career three-pointer at West Liberty.
Yeah, that's a nice mark to meet. And he's got to feel pretty good because he's had some struggles so far from three early on in the season. Obviously, when you've made 200, we know you can knock him down. Yeah. And I think it's just got to feel good for him to see that one go through the hoop as he gets that number off of his back, too.
It seems like the milestones, even the professionals, get stuck on milestones at times. Woodward. Pass off the mark and out of bounds, a turnover. Harding back in after a short break. And Zaire Baskerville for the first time in this ball game, number 12, a 6'2 sophomore. Weish will set things up in the half court. Harding down low to Salazar. Woodward working on him. King loses this one. Schuler comes up with it. Harper pumps. Tries to go inside. Some contact. Woodward can't get the finish though. Now a foul is called. Call this on Harding. I'm sorry, on Salazar. Now a technical on Salazar. So the third personal on Salazar.
And then a technical foul on him also.
It'll be Faulkner Smith coming in. Spadafora at the line. First one is good. Second one goes as well. So now it'll be Woodward's opportunity. So Finn looking to add, it was already double-digit point total. Gets the first one.
And that's 4 fouls on Salazar now because that technical goes as a personal foul, so he's up to 4.
Shea Evans re-enters the game, taking the place of Baskerville. Woodward, it's both. He's up to 14, 76-62, 3:15 to play.
And the Hilltoppers have been good from the free throw line. They're now 15 of 17, hitting 88% of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Weiss driving, loses control of the basketball. Possession goes to the Toppers. Gardner and Baskerville back into the game for Evans and Harding.
It looks like Coach Butler wants to do offensive, defensive substitutions here. That's why Baskerville's in there.
Toppers attempting to beat this press and do. Woodward double teamed on the sideline again. Harper to Spadafora. Trying to get to the lane. He's going to be no shot.
That might go down.
Baskerville picks up his first, team 9th. So Baskerville, and again, Gardner go to the bench. Evans Harding back in. So the front end of the
I thought he was shooting. They called that on the floor. I thought he was shooting. I wonder why they let the substitutions go in. That was a 1-and-1. Okay. The final one of the game.
Yes. Get the floor cleaned up again.
So what, Kayla, she's been working overtime. Rex might owe her a few more bucks. I don't know.
Second one good as well. Timeout by the Toppers. I believe it'll be just a 30-second timeout. Again, both these teams came into this one undefeated. Something has to give.
Yeah.
Right now, it looks like the Toppers are trying to be the team there. It looks like they will be the team that stays undefeated with a 16-point lead.
You know, and I've been impressed with the leaders of this Virginia Union team. We talked about Taj Harding coming into this game. He's lived up to his hype, 19 points so far, 8 of 17. Hasn't been able to knock down the three, and that's really been the struggle for this team. As we said, they came in shooting nearly 34% from three. They're 1 of 13 in this game for 7%. Hilltoppers on the other way, 10 of 37 for only 27%, but still better than what they were in the last outing. And the free throw line, now 90% from the free throw line for West Liberty, as they are 18 of 20. So they have really taken advantage there. And when you look on the other side, you know, Virginia Union 9 of 17, so they're only at 50% in this game. So that's really hurt them, 52% to be exact. But, you know, they've left points at the free throw line, and their inability also to knock down the threes is really the difference, because they've shot better from the floor overall than West Liberty. They've made 48% of their shots to West Liberty's 42. And much better in the second half, getting points off of turnovers for the Hilltoppers. Remember, they were at 0 at halftime. They now have 10.
Yep. So Weiss brings this one up the floor, guarded tightly by Spadafora. Faulkner-Smith loses it off of his feet, and possession goes to the Toppers.
That's a nice give, but it was just a little too low for a guy that's 6'9".
Yeah, Weiss almost a full foot shorter at 5'10". They've got it listed at 5'10". Malachi Dark into the game, a 6'7" sophomore from Richmond, Virginia, number 31. D'Agostino bring this one up. Schuler hangs on to it for a second. Now it's Woodward inside. D'Agostino easy land with the right. No man's land. Kyler with 15.
Yeah, just like that, the lead's out to 18 now. So, you know, final 3.5 we thought was going to be pretty tight. But West Liberty's been able to really turn this around the other way as they've taken control of this game right now.
King stops up at the elbow. Another baseline drive. Tries to dish it off. Finn Woodward gets the steal. He's going to take it coast to coast. What a lay-in! And a rolling timeout here for the Toppers just to get some substitutions.
And West Liberty enjoying their largest lead of the night now at 20 with just a minute 44 to go. And so the Hilltoppers on their way to a 4-0 start on the campaign.
Anthony Davenport Thomas makes his first appearance for the Panthers, a 6'8" sophomore from Rockville, Maryland. And the Toppers have a newcomer in this one as well. Garrison Kisner makes his first appearance, number 14.
Yeah, the two newcomers are on one another.
Baskerville against Clinette. Now a big drive there for Malachi Dark in the bucket. 80 seconds remaining in this one. Inside pass to Clinette. Nice dish out to Autry for a straightaway three. No good. Dark trying to get the rebound, but Tinsley comes up with it. Kisner's three, no good. Rebounded by Jonathan King. Weish flying. Dishes it off to Baskerville. Finishes with the left.
Yeah, I tell you what, I've liked Weich's game too. He's been pretty solid with the basketball. He's turned it over only 3 times, and he's handled it a lot in 22 minutes of action.
Clinette had 4 guys close in on him. Dishes it out. Autry can't hit the corner three. Dark with the rebound. Weish will set things up, looking for Dark, working against Clinette, trying to spin. They're going to call the foul on the block against Clinette. Second one on Clinette. Dark will shoot 2.
Hilltoppers with 4 players in double figures tonight. Harpers and Woodward are going to lead them. And what a night for Woodward again. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Leads all players in the game with assists with 7. Just another excellent performance out of Findlay.
At times when you see the way that he passes, I'm not saying he's quite as good as Eric Meininger back in the day. Eric kind of had a bit of a point forward type of style, same as Finn, but see Clinette get the bucket there, but Meininger was an amazing passer as a big
Excellent
man.
passer. It's a great comparison.
Shot clock is off, 10 seconds left. Weish, we'll see if King will try to take a shot here. They go down low to Malachi Dark. Shot is good. The and one coming up as Tinsley fouls. The coach is happy with the effort from Dark on this one.
Dark told the assistant coach, that's why you need me in the game.
Well, the way he's playing right now, he's not going to shock me too much with that one.
Hey, he's asking for more playing time. Why not? He's been effective, right?
Converts the and one as well. He's got 7 points. I feel like he's only been in the game for 30 seconds. That will be the end of it. Toppers win 84-71. And this game, obviously point totals, not exactly what West Liberty is normal to. They fall well short of their season average, but still have a 13-point victory.
Yeah, much better in the second half for the Hilltoppers after a first half where really you almost felt like Virginia Union kind of dictated how the game was being played. They were able to keep it a low-scoring game and a tight contest at the half. And West Liberty, though, in the second half, able to come out, and score much more like they're used to in a half of basketball. Only the 32 points in the first half. So obviously a much better performance in the second half for the Hilltoppers as they're able to come out and put 52 points on the scoreboard in the second half.
And as we say after every West Liberty home win that we get to broadcast, Coach Hallett, doesn't matter what the score is or the final, Coach Hallett's always going to think there's meat left on the bone and a way for the Toppers to get better as the game goes on. But Coach Butler for Virginia Union had his team ready, prepared to go, faced some injuries early in that first half, had to deal with some of their top players out, but still put on a good show. The Toppers, though, came up with a 13-point victory. Quietly, Kyler D'Agostino again had a pretty good night, double-digit scoring again. But the Toppers, early in this season, able to spread it out, and everybody is scoring throughout.
Yeah, we saw 4 different guys in double figures once again tonight when you had, as you said, Harper and also D'Agostino leading the way with 16 points there, and also Dragas adding 11 tonight. And he was really key at certain times tonight from beyond the arc. was able to knock down. He was 3 for 3 at one point, finishes 3 for 4 from three-point land. The Hilltoppers able to knock down 10 threes, on the evening. Again, the free throw shooting was impressive tonight, too.
Yes.
Probably the best it's been all season, as they made 90% of their shots at 18 of 20 from the free throw line. And in the end, they got the win, and that's what matters most. Again, first half, not the prettiest of halves that you're going to see from a West Liberty basketball team, but much better and much more like the Hilltoppers there in the second half. Absolutely so. We saw a milestone as well. Dante Spadafora got his 200th career three-point shot made tonight. Hopefully, J.P. Dragas and the three-point performance he had tonight was kind of the jump start to the Toppers three-point shooting for the rest of the season. Well, for Scott Nolte, I want to thank everybody for watching. I am Todd Ollum, our crew, executive producer and director tonight, Teresa Gretchen, Grace Yoder, Corey Miller, our camera here on the floor tonight, Mason Moffitt, and Taylor Marty. Thank you all very much for helping us out. For Scott Nolte, I am Todd Ollum. Thank you for watching. We will see you if you want to pay attention for the women's game Wednesday night at 5:30. The Lady Toppers will be playing. The next time the men's basketball team plays will be November 23rd, this Saturday at 4 p.m. as new Mountain East Conference member Point Park from Pittsburgh, PA, will come to the ASRC, and our first opportunity to see them as conference opponents. Again, thank you for watching. For Scott Nolte, I'm Todd Ollum. We'll see you next time on Topper Station.